It's very common for women to say that they hate lustful men, that they hate overly sexual men. And whenever they describe these men, we always describe them as pathetic or weak. They're weak. It's weak. It's weak. It's pathetic. It's weak. And a lot of the confusion behind us saying this comes from the fact that we do a very, very poor job at being able to explain what we mean when we say these things. And I kind of wrestled with it for a little bit myself. And instinctually, I knew what other women were saying. Like, I know what they meant. I know what we mean when we say it. But I couldn't explain it. So I wrestled with it for a little bit, and I found a way of being able to explain it so that way men and women alike can all be on the same level of understanding as it pertains to why hypersexual men are typically undesirable. So the reason why women say that hypersexual men, that lustful men are undesirable is because of how our minds work as women. So as women, we understand, even if we don't want to admit it at times, that we're physically not the strongest. We're aware of this. And so we have to make decisions in order to protect ourselves. And that's typically one of the biggest characteristics that a woman will identify that she wants in a partner. I want a provider. I want a protector. And essentially what she's saying is she wants a man who is a leader. And what's the one quality that no one, male or female, wants in a leader? Over-emotional. No one wants an over-emotional leader. No one. Now, typically men deem over-emotional to be any emotion that's viewed as feminine. So sadness, anxiety, things like that are typically deemed to be feminine presenting emotions. So whenever a woman is displaying those emotions, a man will call it her being over emotional. She's crying, she's sad because she saw a sad movie or she saw a sad, some sort of sad story. Oh, she's being over emotional. She's feeling a little over emotional. But the truth is, over emotional is any emotion that is in excess, including the ones that are deemed to be masculine. So you can be overly angry, you can be overly prideful, and you can also be overly lustful as well. So in being an overly lustful man, you are an over emotional man. And an overly lustful man is any man who does not have structured parameters behind his lust, protecting his lust. And what I mean by structured parameters is things like marriage, right? There's a marital document and there is that commitment and a bunch of commitments that follows this marriage that helps him stay directed in his lust, helps him, for lack of a better word, target his lust towards his wife specifically. So that way it's confined. So that's one of the forms of structure that is given to a man's lust that helps it stay within its parameters. And without these parameters, the lust runs wild and it becomes inefficient and even at times burdensome. And we as women acknowledge that because we do have a lot of responsibilities that we're supposed to have within the house and even outside of the house if she's a working woman. So we, in general, tend to have a lot of responsibilities that we have to attend to. And we're able to see that if this man is overly lustful, when I'm in the kitchen trying to make the cake for our child's birthday party where all of their friends are about to come over and celebrate with us, and he's supposed to be in the backyard blowing up the bounce house, instead of him doing what he's supposed to be doing and letting me do what I need to do, so that way we can get this party on the road, he's going to be, if he can't control himself, right? He's going to be in the kitchen trying to bother me. He's going to be trying to stop me from finishing my tasks and doing what I need to do because he can't control himself. So it's just inefficient and it's ineffective and it tends to present as something burdensome. And as a leader, right, you need to be able to control yourself if you're going to have any say-so over anyone else. Nobody would want a leader that can't control themselves, that can't rile in and discipline their lust. So There's so many different moving parts to it, but that's really the main concept. If you are a man and you are super lustful and you cannot control your lust, as in reel it in to one specific person, then it shows that there is a stain on your ability to lead that would make you ineffective for your wife and for your family, because your lust will take the reins when it comes to any of the various aspects of you being a protector. It's really an issue for women because of the reasons that I detailed just now. I hope that this provides a little bit more clarity. And if it doesn't, please ask questions down below, give your thoughts down below, and I'm even willing to make a part 2 if you guys want more of an explanation or you want more details or if I need to clarify anything. I do want to say this is not to shame anybody, but it is to offer maybe a different opinion than what you've heard before, or if it's not different and you do resonate with this, and a lot of you do resonate, which many women do, it's to help you better clarify what it is you're feeling and what it is you're experiencing. So maybe you're better at explaining it to other people as well. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.